Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. So today's video is from 12th class chemistry paper 2 chapter number 1 hello alkanes and hello arenes. So let's begin. So from the name only you might have considered that hello means which is containing halogens. Hello means which is containing halogens. When alkanes are having halogens we say hello alkanes, and when aromatic compounds which containing benzene ring, so we say them arene compound. So when these arene compounds are having halogens with it, so we say them haloarenes. Okay, so now haloalkanes containing halogens, right? So in that haloalkanes the carbon is having sp3 hybridization. It shows sp3 hybridization, and this halogen is attached to this hp3 carbon, not H. We are showing halogens with the X. That X might be either it is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and so on. Okay, so this X is nothing but any halogen compound, right? And in alkanes, carbon is showing sp3 hybridization. So now simply we will say in alkanes, when replacement of hydrogen by the halogens, such type of compounds are haloalkenes. In the same way, in aromatic compound, the carbon is having sp2 hybridization. The carbon is showing sp2 hybridization. So when this carbon is attached with the halogen, okay, when this halogen is attached to this sp2 hybridized carbon, so that time we will say these are the haloarenes. Okay, what is the difference here? In haloalkanes carbon is showing sp3 hybridization, and in haloarenes the carbon is showing sp2 hybridization. And in the same way, in alkanes, when the replacement of hydrogen by the halogen atom, so we say haloalkenes. But in haloarenes, the same way, the definition is same only, but the compound is different. That in arene compounds, when the replacement of hydrogen by halogen or any halogen compounds, so that time they will become haloarenes. Okay, so you might have a question that these haloalkanes are found in nature or we have to make in the lab only. Yes, so somewhat means some of them are present in the nature, okay, and some of them are produced in the lab also. So some of them are present in the nature, and some of them are formed or produced in the lab, and they have immense applications in industry as well as in our day-to-day life. So here are some examples where the chlorine containing antibiotic. Here, chlorine containing antibiotic, the name is chloramphenicol, which is produced by the microorganism, is very effective for the treatment of typhoid fever, right? Our body produces iodine. Okay, our body produces iodine containing hormone, that is thyroxine. Iodine containing hormone, that is thyroxine, which it shows the deficiency of, yes, iodine. We know that the disease is there. In the deficiency of iodine, the disease is occurs, that is goiter. So such type of synthetic halogen compounds are there, that is chloroquine, which is used, okay, so which is used for the treatment of malaria. Even halothane is used as an anti-aesthetic, okay, anesthetic, sorry, which is used an anesthetic during surgery. Certain fully fluorinated compounds are being considered as potential blood substitute in surgery. So we have so many applications of halo alkanes or haloarenes in our day-to-day life. So this is a introductory video for the alkanes and haloarenes. In our next video, we will learn about the classification of organohalogen compounds. Thanks for watching.